Day 13. I can't believe it. I know I said it yesterday for day 12, but really, like, day 13, wow. Anyways, my initial plan for day 13 was to do mistletoe and holly, like the song. But as I was decorating the cookies today and saw how they were coming out, I thought that they would be better showcased separately. So today is holly and tomorrow will be mistletoe. The inspiration for this cookie is from Pinterest. I feel like almost every inspiration or idea that I have comes from something I've seen on Pinterest. So here, I have piped a dark green royal icing on one side and then left the other side blank, or I've piped on dark green and light green royal icing and blended them together. And when you see the inspiration photo, you'll understand why. So the inspiration for this is a mixed craft project. It's holly, made out of folded paper and balloons. And the way that the light hits the paper and the balloons is why I'm decorating the cookies this way. So the light is coming in from the left, and that's why I'm putting these white dots on the berries. So I pipe the berry obviously in the red, and then I pipe on little dots of white. I swirl it around to give me that mid-tone, and then smack dab in the center I go in with just the solid white to, as I said before, duplicate the effect that the light has on the balloons. That's also why I decorate the leaves the way I have. The ones that are swirled are sort of the leaves that aren't really in shadows, but aren't being hit directly by the light either. In total, I'm doing 9 leaves. So 9 smaller leaves and 9 larger leaves. And the cutters I used are just, one is an actual ivy cutter from, I believe, a Wilton holiday cookie cutter kit that I have. But the other one is actually just the mini version of a plaque or fancy cookie cutter set that I have. I think I got it on Etsy. If I can find it, I will definitely link it. So here, I've waited about 2 to 3 hours, and I'm going in and I'm piping the other half of the leaf with the lighter green royal icing. And for this part, it's either lighter green royal icing or the blend between the two colors for the larger leaves. And for the smaller leaves, 3 of them have been piped like the larger leaves with the light green on one side and the dark green on the other, and 3 of them have been piped with the dark green on both sides of the holly, and the last 3 have been piped like the larger leaves with the 2 colors, so a combo of light green and dark green. I also tried piping the seam or stem on the first larger leaf here, as you saw, but I didn't like the way it looked. 1, I thought it was a little too light, and 2, I thought it needed to stand out in the royal icing, so it needed to sit on top of the royal icing that I'd already piped. So I wait for an hour and a half to 2 hours before I go in and pipe the seam or the stem on the cookies. And I was really pleased with this. I had my doubts when I decided that this is how I wanted to recreate my inspiration with the paper and the balloons, but it really came out great. I really liked it. It's the first of my sort of composed cookie projects that I'm doing. As usual, I had a blast. So that's day 13. See you tomorrow.